For those of you who may not be aware, yes, I am a white man living in Asia, nearly 15 years now, living like a king. If you can't be a king back home, if you're a loser back home, you can at least come out here. You know why? Because you got white skin. All know those stereotypes, but obviously that's a little bit tongue-in-cheek. To be honest, when I came out here nearly 15 years ago, yes, the internet was around, yes, social media was in its infancy, but it wasn't quite as rampant as it is today. It wasn't quite as inescapable as it is today. You could make decisions yourself without being influenced by the influencers. And my original reasoning for coming out here when I moved to Korea back in 2012 was simply because I figured I wanted a little bit more out of life. I didn't just want to go into a job when I was 21, 22 years old and think to myself, this is it now. This will be me for the next 30 years, looking forward to a 2-week holiday every year. Now, I'm not criticizing anybody who goes down that path. Everyone lives life their own way, but I decided for me that I wanted to live my life a little bit differently. And I didn't originally plan to come out here forever. It was more a case of let's go out there for a year, see how it goes. 1 year turned into 2, 2 years turns into 3. Suddenly I'm moving to Tokyo. I meet my now wife. We're planning to move to Thailand. Everything sort of just snowballed, and whilst I wouldn't say it's always been easy and plain sailing, I certainly wouldn't trade the experience in for anything else. There is some substance to this video, my friends. It's not just me reflecting on my own personal experience. And I think what I've realized in life is that you are so lucky, maybe not you, maybe you. You are so lucky depending on where you are born, literally where you are born. Because look at me now, this is Tuesday morning. Is it Tuesday? Oh, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday morning. Don't even know what day it is. And I'm just walking down the beach, talking to my little camera about my life experiences. Now, I'm not saying I'm a big boy out here. I'm not saying I'm a baller out here, but I live a very nice life. I live in a beautiful place. It's peaceful. It's quiet. There's these weird abandoned mansions behind me. Obviously, I'm in a privileged position being out here. You know, the money that I make goes a lot further than it would back home. If I was literally making the exact same money back home, I'd be able to afford nothing like this type of luxury, this type of lifestyle that I am enjoying right now. But then if I literally walk around the complex of the building, I see so many different aspects of life, because yes, there are some rich people in there. I'm not rich. There are some rich people in there, but you also see the people who are maintaining the building. Some of those people are not even from Thailand. Some of them have come here from other countries for a better life. I find it fascinating that you hear about Thai people going to places like Korea or Japan, you know, because I lived in Korea and Japan. I've heard of many Thai people going out to Korea and Japan for a better life. Yet every single day I see people who are coming here to Thailand for a better life. Not Western people, but people from neighboring countries. There's the old argument on social media nowadays, are you an expat, are you an immigrant? I don't give a fuck. I genuinely don't care what random person online thinks me or anyone else who moves out here to Thailand is, because there's only one reason that I'm living in Thailand. Now, my personal circumstances, hey, oi, be quiet. There's only one reason that I'm out in Thailand right now, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this reason, and it's to be a husband and a father. And I moved here to be a husband. We moved here together. We met elsewhere. We could have stayed elsewhere, but instead we came here to start our life, to create a life, to create literally a small life, a baby life. I wouldn't be here as a single guy. I'm not criticizing anyone who is. It's a great place to be as a single guy. And I met my wife. She's from Thailand. I'm from the UK. We met in Japan. We had to decide, where can we build the best life together? And obviously money is a part of that, in terms of, yes, we can come and live in a beautiful place like this, but you have to make that money, of course. You have to find a way to make that money, to find a way to make money, to live here, to enjoy it, which is why I think a lot of people who split their time between the UK and Thailand, it's a very smart way to do it, because if you're in a position with your company where you can, I don't know, work remotely for a few months, or if you can take an extended period of time, you can come out here for 2, 3, 5, 6 months a year. That's a great scenario to be in. And then when you do get to that stage where it's time to enjoy life, if you're in a position to come out here and enjoy this place fully, then good for you. When I was living in Korea, when I was living in Japan, it's funny because the topic of why people come out here, what type of people come out here, I mean, to those places, to Korea, to Japan, It was never a conversation. I just made decisions on my own, rash decisions. I just decided one night, you know what, I'm going to look into going to Korea. 3-4 days later, literally, I had a job offer. And then it was a 6-month wait. So that actually worked out nicely, where it was like, prepare this, prepare that. You know, I got offered the job, but you still have to do all the visa requirements, documents, etc. And it was during that time that I questioned myself the most. It wasn't the rash decision to apply that I questioned. It was once I had the offer, once I thought to myself, right, well, it looks like 6 months from now, I'm leaving the UK. Who knows when I'll be back? I never went back. So that one random decision that I made on I think it was a Sunday night, I think I literally was having a conversation with someone, decided to look into it a little bit more, out a couple of feelers, and it was just really, really fast and smooth from there. Had I not done that, I don't know where I'd be in life right now. I think the old stereotype, would you call it, that white guys, particularly white guys who come out to Asia, are all coming out here for one reason, even coming out to Thailand. I mean, bloody hell, it's so boring. Yes, there are a lot of creepy guys who come out here, but look, if you look around where I am right now, not even people. They're all congregated, they're all focused in their own little pockets of society. And there's also lots of other guys, lots of normal people who see the benefits of living out here, particularly the financial benefits, the lifestyle benefits. And if they're in a position to come and explore that possibility, to explore that option, good for them. Why the hell wouldn't you? I think the people who sit online criticizing the people who come out here, they want to come out here too. Algorithm nowadays, it's so intricate, it's so clever, that if it's showing you videos of people in Thailand talking about the cost of living, talking about how great their life is, etc. Some people, they over exaggerate. Some people, I think, just spew out what they think people want to hear, etc. But there's some good, honest people, myself included, trying to give some honest advice, some honest perspective. And I think if those videos find certain people, that means those type of people are curious about that topic. I think Italy's a beautiful country, but I never get shown videos about moving to Italy, about the cost of living in Italy, etc. So when I see someone upload a video and then I see the comments, oh, you're only out there because you're a sex tourist, you're only out there for the ladyboys, blah, blah, blah. You want to be out here, faceless bot account commenter. You clearly have a curiosity about life out here, about the cost of living out here, about the lifestyle you can live out here. Yet maybe for whatever reason, you can't explore that. You want to bring that person who is living the life you're curious about down. I was out in Korea from 2012 to 2016, and everybody that I associated with was kind of in a similar boat, had a similar outlook, a similar perspective towards life. Same when I went to Japan. Of course, there were older people there than me. Of course, there were younger people. But the main people that I was associating with were all in a sort of similar situation, similar outlook on life. But then you come out here to Thailand, and I think maybe because my time here in Thailand has also coincided with the rise of things like TikTok. Maybe that's why I see much more content now compared to what I used to see when I was in those previous countries. Maybe if I was still in Korea, Japan now, I'd be also bombarded with information about those countries from the local experts. But I find the Thailand, like it's a community of people who, many people are just living their lives, many people are jealous, and many people just ignore the other sides of life in Thailand. Not concerned with integrating, with being polite to people. Some people think that because they're coming out here with a little bit of money behind them, they are king. Not everyone out here is functioning side by side. To me, I'm kind of one of those idealists nowadays because I've been abroad for so long. I hear about immigration issues in different countries, and I just think we're all fucking human. Everyone deserves a certain level of quality living. Not saying everyone deserves to be rich, of course. People should earn the life that they have, but I feel like nobody's better than anybody else, particularly not due to finances, and particularly not when people are relocating to countries where their finances might go further than back home, but they're ignoring that particular perspective, they're ignoring that factor, and they're just going out there and being rude to the people around them.